Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Wildermyth. So this is our Morthaki campaign, and we are following our heroes Logdon, Selnic, Numia, and Yovanna. So we had just completed Chapter 1 of the Morthaki campaign, and we're going to jump right into our Chapter 2 campaign, and I think what we're going to try and do is use an opportunity here to recruit one of our previous heroes. So we're actually going to run right over there pretty much right away and see if we can do just that. It looks like we do have a little bit of an opportunity here, so why don't we do that while our other heroes are recruiting. So let's see what we've got here. The Scattered Self. It's one of those modest, hopeful nights. Nothing's gone wrong in a week. That our mindscapes have their own geography, ranges of thought, forests of figment, lakes of longing, and mires of prejudice. The quest among these inner climes is just as daring an adventure as traditional hero's journey. Selnic, what do you say to the baker boy? He looked rattled. Selnic. A doctor's text, Dr. May, her name is. Impressively turbid ideas. Someone tossed it in the water, which forced, I had to retrieve it. There you go again, talking about had to. I am the toad who doesn't bellow. I am the mustard that doesn't kick. I am Selnic Achenrode, and I have never found dry of secrets. Oh, right, Logdon. Me. There's a ridge between honesty and deceit, a high narrow road of not quite lies and not full truths. You seem good at walking it. Candle quiet follows. It's the meager wordless sound that wavers between a going somewhere man and his ever too faithful friend. Okay. So it seems as through our chapters here, Selnic became a pretty well-read individual. Alright, let's see what we have. So they set out on a journey. It isn't ever clear where. Is that where we're on? A journey? Or Logdon tries to persuade him away. Let's go on a journey. Yeah, let's go on a journey. And I think we'll send Numia with them. She wants to keep an eye on things and make sure that there's no shenanigans happening. Alright. The journey often seems directionless to Logdon. Long cuts chosen over short, expeditions through the brambles and along barren tracks. They take hungry trails, starved for forage as much as for purpose. But Selnic seems to wake each morning with confidence where his eyes should go, what horizon his feet should aim towards, and finally, I think we're here, says Selnic. Yeah, alright, well where's here? It's inside of me. What? These are my insides, Logdon, my actual bones and organs. I guess what you mean is it's... Here, follow me. I see. Well, I'm sorry to report that your liver's got too many lichens. A library. I get that it's a pretty unfirming idea, and I wish it was more like a library. I'd envision it that way. You'd see my heart like a great dictionary of feelings, beating its leather covers together in the shade of my sternum, and otherwise shelves into all the distances of thought, and we'd row around the shelves on canals, my veins, my blood. What is he on about? Instead of that, though, it's here, an earthy damp scramble of rocks, woods, and wax flies. Intrinsically, I imagine, our bodies and the earth are reflections of each other, Logdon. Can you imagine? Cagey way of phrasing a pretty stark idea. Well, but behold, a pig has come. It makes itself known to them, shuffling its hindquarters and purses its ears. Amazing, is it? Google. Pig of my insides, tell me why I felt so sick since that summer. What's made me so hesitant to lip lock? What turns my laughter rancid? Selnic. Ew. Listen tight. Okay. If you're after laughter with a warm and loving taste, your tool will be your misfortune, sweetly cherished. Count them lucky tears, when you live to count them still. Oh, and while I've got you, don't eat so much cheese. It's why you're constipated. For your eyes, make sure you have plenty of light to read by. And finally, kill the parasite beings that are digging around in your body matter. That's actually most of the problem. Right, I wondered if it was the paraqueens. Selnic. What? Selnic, what? Why can the pig... What's the para-whatever? Sight problem? Huh? Those bacteria dragons, see? Gnawing my spleen. Interesting. Oh. Remember that it's my insides, Logdon. Be careful where you stomp your staff. I'll try. Alright, so we have another choice here. We can disperse the bacteria things like doctors. Or, and tell me if this is crazy, but what if we just try talking to the disease? You know, he's a goofball, right? I think that'd be that'd probably be the best course of action here. At least for Selnic in his eyes. So I think we're gonna try talking to them since it is his insides in his mind. I understand you, ill-reeking dragons. Speak to me. Being parasites seems nice, but what about when I die? Aren't you worried about that? You'll be bringing the roof down on your own heads. Explain us the reason. You display us compassion? Everything talks. It's the power of friends. Disease. Friends help us learn to be friends. Yeah, one of the oldest and most powerful loops, they say. So you're saying we could be friends? I'm absolutely, or basically saying so. Adverbs don't matter. I'm honestly somewhat excited to get your perspective on all my funky anatomy parts, so... If we'll trust, we must have you safe make us. From that one, your body's guardian. Behind them, the pig snuffling turns thunderous and fever hot. Ah, is it bad? Selnic, what's going on? Your body wants them out. I guess we fight? I have no idea what's going on here. But apparently we're fighting a body guardian, so let's see what we can do here. Why don't we interfuse with this pillar here? And I think we might actually be able to put some damage on that. So why don't we test out Selnic's new move here, the Shooting Star, and it doesn't seem like it's very good, so oh well. Why don't we just protect Logdon here? We'll send Numia up. And apparently she doesn't need any help, so easy victory here. And we have an Earth Shell Sash, which I believe we're going to give to Numia since she is our tank. It's several weeks before they're home again. Can smell that half across town, says Logdon. Simmer the onions and garlic till they look like glass and maggots. Heap it up and give it a good sniff. And how nice, throw it away because it's time for the rice. Hey, there's the mushrooms you wanted. What book you got now? A cookbook? Oh, it's the same one as before. The back 2/3 is just becomes Dr. May's culinary vulneraries. She was also an ambitious and wonderful chef, it seems. Tell you the truth, I've been famished since we got back. That's, is that because of the parasite, we'll still call it? Ugh. Yeah, eating for 2 now, or I don't know. 100,000, it tells me? Anyway, I do feel a lot better than I'd felt. This tongue and these lips are eager for fond words and kisses again. I've got my great laugh back, and it's full of multitude of tiny voices. Yeah, alright, you can stop describing it, and just as an aside, maybe don't go on about it to other people either. But what's that you're making? Crawdads, ultimately. The recipe is very circuitous. Oh, crawdads? Wonder if I can nab a few. Yep, delicious crawdads. Alright, that was a very interesting event there. Selnic is, I think he's lost his mind, guys. I think he's lost his mind. Alright, so we've got an upgrade to the Shooting Star. We've got Hardiness, we've got Shield Cheer, Untouchable, and that upgrade. I think what we're going to do here is we're actually going to pursue that upgrade to Shooting Star, which gives +1 base damage, scales twice as much with bonus damage and potency. So let's do that. Alright, and then we're also going to travel as a group here and just send everyone off to get that recruit. Yeah, Selnic turned from our witty goofball, and I think when he was touched by that celestial being, something happened. Something happened. But we're going to pick from Legacy, and I do want to give you guys a forewarning here. I have been doing a little bit of off-screen stuff in terms of the legacies that are some of the just generic chapter playthroughs. So if you do see unfamiliar faces here, that's why. But in keeping true to our story and our campaigns, I will only be selecting heroes that we have played with in our previous campaigns. So let's see what we got. We've got Falalina, and it looks like she's the only one that we can actually recruit. So we're gonna do just that. All right. It's an honor to have you, Falalina. We'll be heading out tomorrow. Meet me at the main road in the morning. The Assembly of the Holy Favor. Hope they're not totally incompetent. Ah, yes, I miss Falalina. She actually became quite the archer in our last Gorgon playthrough. So I'm curious what will come of this here. And it looks like Logdon does have a dark curiosity. And now keep in mind, Numia has seen him playing with the dark arts before, so. Happy endings and sunshine for all of them, I hope. As for me, someone has to get his hands dirty, says Logdon. And yep, there goes Numia again. She has an eye on Logdon. Oh. Logdon. This is a normal meeting between two normal people. Not shady at all. On your way out here, can I ask where you're going? Or better yet, can you not ask? You want to come with me? I just don't think you should go alone, says Numia. Alright, so we have a choice here. No, fine, come along, bring a friend if you wish. I'm only warning you, this might get dark, or... Actually, it's a terrible night to leave because of the thing. Now, I think Numia would actually probably try and stop Logdon from dabbling in the dark arts. She has a sneaking suspicion that that's what he's going for again. He's being awfully shady, so I think she's gonna try and stop him. Alright. So it looks like that may have just actually ruined our opportunity. I don't know, but we'll continue on here. So it looks like, yeah, there's still that opportunity. So it seems that Logdon is probably going to be going no matter what Numia says. So let's go ahead and pursue his passion for the dark arts here, guys. And we'll bring Falalina along with him. Why not? She's had experience in some stuff like this before, I would imagine. After all, she did weather a Gorgon campaign. Alright, the story continues. Often they traveled in the night, the moon was new, stars far away, and the darkness deep. I'll let you in on a little secret. Everyone will decry your efforts and call you a power-mad lunatic, says Logdon. But it's because they're willing to do the things they're afraid to do. It makes them jealous, just as it makes you strong. It sounds... Anyway, so how are you doing? Worn out? I'm good. How about you? You good? Yes. I suppose it's true that someone has to make the tough choices, sacrifice a little purity. Logdon finds a path out of the dark up the side of an old weather-blasted hill, where an ancient altar awaits. Logdon removes a small effigy from his pack. And okay, what's that hideous doll about? The effigy looks like an amalgamation of all the foes they've ever brought down. He slides it into the altar's higher compartment. Logdon, what is that? Made it from monster parts, all kinds. Monster parts? Sure, some fine specimens too. The trick is to take pieces reminiscent of the original body, but obscure enough not to be reminded of who they were. Now the spell just needs blood. So now we... And before she can even say anything, Logdon just kind of cuts his hand. The worst part about blood conjuring is you've usually got to self-mutilate to get the ball rolling. It's in the name, I suppose. He squeezes blood onto the small abomination. Nothing's happening. How strange. And then something does. Alright, so... Yeah, we did do the dark ritual. Logdon is also losing his mind. Maybe it's because he's been hanging around with Selnic. I don't know. It seems that this campaign may be a little bit much for our heroes here. Definitely got to get her an upgraded weapon. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring him up here, interfuse with his beacon, and completely miss. Alright, maybe Numia can do something here. Alright, Falalina got the nice killing blow on that thing. And get a little bit of experience here. And it looks like Logdon is probably going to level up. We got a nice upgrade for Numia, so that actually kind of played out pretty well. That wasn't quite what I was expecting. What was it? Don't know. Some kind of leech lord launched from the ravenous flaming maw of the nether flare? But that's just a guess. A great black gust rushes up. Ah, but this is promising. A second gout of fire engulfs the altar as a disembodied voice howls. Ooh. I am the sadness of infinite suffering made manifest. Gaze upon me and be immolated in despair. Okay. Are you the Lostling Biznix? Yep, hey guys. Ready to do some evil? I would imagine Logdon is. Hey Logdon, says Numia. I don't care. Blood conjuring, what a bust. I am the sadness of infinite suffering made manifest. But I don't see why that means I have to be alone. Alright, so Logdon has increased in standing here. He's also got some retirement age, and I think what we're gonna do here is we're probably gonna go with inspiration. Either that or indignance. So inspiration is just a nice little buff. Naturalist will increase the abilities for plant-based interfusions, and then indignance might actually work really well since he's a melee mystic. So I think what we're gonna do is that. Yeah. Alright. So we've got Yovanna and Selnic over here scouting out, and what I think we'll do is we will send the rest of our party to go join them. Alright, Nightwood has been revealed. Excellent. So let's get a nice assault on Nightwood. Alright, Sneak Thief. Where's my lucky coin? Says Yovanna. I hadn't pegged you as a lucky coin kind of gal, says Numia. If this is somebody's idea of a joke, it's not funny. Unoriginal, uninspired, and not funny. That coin is responsible for more victories than you'd think. I forgot it on a hunt one time, and I couldn't hit a thing. If you really love me, you'd help me look. Oh, she's playing the guilt card. Yovanna, even if I knew where to start looking... Huh? Oh, is that it? What the... Hey, critter, I need that more than you do, says Yovanna. Kind of a cute little thing. Alright, so we have nice try, come here, or I'm gonna need backup. I think she's pretty obsessed about her coin, so she's probably gonna try and run right after it. Okay. That was entirely unnecessary, says Yovanna. Pocket. Uh-oh. It looks like she's brought something to life here. Well, at least the luck returned quickly, she says. See, those are called Morthagi. Morthagi. And now we know where they're congregating. You know what? Never mind. Yovanna? Shh, over here, she says. I've got the coin, and we've got a leg up on the Morthagi now. Alright. And we do get some courage, so damage and potency against 4 of the Morthagi here. And I think what we'll do is we're going to send Numia pretty much as far up as she can go. She is quite tanky. And then we'll send Yovanna up over here. Can she get a shot? It doesn't look like it, so we're going to Silk Step her up to here. And then Falalina will join her. Alright. Why don't we give her a little bit of shield with Logdon, and then we'll also give Numia a little bit of shield with Selnic. Even though he ran straight into the fire like an idiot. It's probably my bad. Right, we got a good block here and a nice dodge. So I am a little worried about that Weldling. That thing needs to get taken care of as pretty much as soon as possible. So I think we're going to start off by trying to hit this thing with Yovanna. Got some good damage there. And Falalina, let's see if you can finish it off. Not quite. So, we do have Shooting Star. I think what we're going to try and do is we're probably going to do Shooting Star on this guy. There we go. And why don't we move Selnic up over here, and then we'll move Numia right next to him and try and kill this Weldling. But it looks like we failed yet again, but thankfully we do have our wonderful Logdon here. And we want to finish this guy off because I feel like this thing has the most potential to do the most damage to us. Alright, and as you guys can see, that little partnership over here is working pretty well. I think we're going to try and take down this Watchman. Really seems like Selnic is coming into his own here. Especially with that shooting star ability. So, even though he's got parasites crawling around in him, he seems to be getting pretty strong. Get a nice victory here. Let's see if we get any good items. So we have White Chain's Needle. Alright, can we even use that? So we could give that to Yovanna as her offhand, but I think we're probably just going to take the wood from it because we're not really using it. So, yeah, let's just kind of salvage that. So you got the coin back, says Numia? Yep, the little rascal must have a change of heart and dropped it. It's kind of cute. You're kind of cute. Come here, little critter. Come on. You want to be friends? So it looks like we have an opportunity to get a little pet here. Let's give it to Numia. I've always told you I had a way with animals. You have literally never told me that. Awesome, so we have a nice little critter pet. That thing is adorable, actually. So let's go ahead and get an item here. Okay. Got some more heartwood, and we have a Star Slate Talisman, which gives us a little bit of warding. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to give that to Selnic, since he's kind of in the thick of things, but, you know, I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. I mean, he's kind of a mid-range fighter, so I'll give it to him for now. And that may have been a mistake, but we'll see. We will see. So, what I think we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to call it a day. We've had our characters dabble in the dark arts a bit, and honestly I have no idea what's going on in this party anymore. They seem to have all lost their minds, but, you know, at least Numia is an animal friend, so we managed to get a critter, and we got Falalina to join us on our endeavor here, so... but we will be doing some more scouting and see what other kind of adventures we can get ourselves into in the next episode. So don't forget to drop a like and leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It really helps me out, and I'd love to hear from you guys. So until next time, take care.